Stop hinting at Medusa. I just want to see her already. I want to see her and Frankenstein in this new animation of Soul Eater Not. Okay, so besides that, let's get on to the series review. Now, I noticed they actually did a title drop in this episode. They mentioned not. For instance, NOT, we find out 90% of the students in DWMA is not students. And then we have the EAT students that most likely are consisted of Maka and Soul and Black Star. So really cool. I love the way that was introduced and the way they did some world building in this episode. Really unique, and I'm glad I'm getting to find out more about the universe of Soul Eater, because that's something I was hoping that Soul Eater Not would do. And it's doing good. I don't know if they mentioned the not students and the EAT students in the original Soul Eaters or even in the manga, but I'm glad I'm finding out now because I didn't remember that aspect, which is really cool. So we have a little bit of hint about, I guess, our main enemy faction that's going to be a part of Soul Eater Not, some form of enemy that we're going to see. We find out that these other people are part of a faction called Traitors, which is really interesting. I wonder what kind of role they're going to play and who they're working for. Are they working for instance, a witch? I don't know, but they have weird eye design that's really unique, and it really adds some form of level of mystery to the series. I mean, the majority of the last two episodes, and this episode alone, was just slice of life and a little bit of school life of the Soul Eater universe. But with this episode, it manages to demonstrate a little bit of the fighting, along with trying to add an enemy into the series, which most likely adds some form of conflict, which would be good. I don't know how Soul Eater Not will be able to handle this. I thought the series is going to be focused more on world building than anything, so them adding in an enemy is pretty awesome. I don't know if this was in the original. I don't even know if they're following the actual manga correctly, but either way, I like the episode. A lot of people have been complaining about Soul Eater Not recently. A lot of people are complaining because they do not like the certain character designs of old characters. Some people say they just do not like how they're slice of lifing Soul Eater, and some people just want the main cast to be back. I can understand everybody's opinions on this. I understand why some people are really just hating on Soul Eater Not, but at the same time, I said it almost every review already, that you got to look at this series differently. It's just so vastly different. But I can see why people get annoyed about the characters. Anya, for instance, I feel like there's just stupid conflict between Anya and Meme, and it's really annoying getting to see how they're fighting over our main female character, deciding who will use her as a weapon in each freaking episode. It's very annoying, and definitely it adds an inconsistent plot element that'll most likely be very confusing later on, because they'll have to add in another character to be able to have one of these female characters have a partner. For instance, Meme doesn't have a partner, or Anya doesn't have a partner. One of these two are going to end up alone without an actual weapon, so they really need to get this sorted out. Most likely that boy that was introduced this episode that we saw didn't talk a lot, that was paired up with Anya, most likely will become her weapon, so that would be really cool. Hopefully that does happen. But either way, I like this episode. Not the best episode I've seen all day, not the best episode ever, but it's just, it's Soul Eater, okay? I like Soul Eater. I love the atmosphere that it gives off. I love the music, and I mean, what's not to love about it? I mean, really, I just love Soul Eater's vibes. That's what I think why this series is meant for a lot of people. I mean, I think the series is mainly directed towards major fans of Soul Eater. That's what I feel so far after watching 3 episodes of Soul Eater Not. I feel like that's what this series is really directing towards. It's not trying to gun in for more people to join into the Soul Eater universe. I think the series is directing itself straight towards old-time fans of the Soul Eater series. So either way, I like this episode. Tell me your thoughts on it. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What's your favorite moments about this episode? And are you disappointed with Soul Eater Not? Let me know in the comments below. Everybody, I love you so much. Please be safe, and Chibi out.